Gaseous contents of the atmosphere, both natural and man-made, or anthropogenic, that absorb and re-emit infrared radiation is called greenhouse gases. Dash and dash warms the earth. Water vapor and greenhouse gases. Abundant greenhouse gases found in Earth's atmosphere are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, chlorofluorocarbons, hydrofluorocarbons. Which is the variable gas that decreases with altitude? Water vapor. Water vapor dashed from equator to poles decreases. Which greenhouse gas absorbs both incoming and outgoing solar radiation? Water vapor. Which greenhouse gas is transparent to the incoming solar radiation and opaque to the outgoing solar radiation? Carbon dioxide. Which greenhouse gas is produced from decomposition of animal waste and biological matter? Methane. The emission of methane gas can be reduced by which method? Using animal waste and biological matter to produce gobar gas. Nitrous oxide is a dash gas, greenhouse gas. The yellowish brown color smog or photochemical smog is produced by nitrogen oxides. Elevated levels of nitrogen oxide causes health hazards like respiratory infections, asthma, chronic lung disease. Nitrogen oxides are measured with which technique? Chemiluminescence method. Examples for fluoro greenhouse gases are hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbons, sulphur hexafluoride, and nitrogen trifluoride. Which is the synthetic greenhouse gas emitted from industrial processes? Fluorinated greenhouse gases like hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbons, sulphur hexafluoride, and nitrogen trifluorocarbon. State whether true or false. Ozone is an important greenhouse gas. True. To which part of the atmosphere is ozone confined to? The stratosphere. Which greenhouse gas absorbs ultraviolet radiation at stratospheric atmosphere level? Ozone. How is ozone produced at the ground level of atmosphere? Pollutants like NO2 react with volatile organic compounds in the presence of the sunlight to form ozone. Soot is produced as a result of incomplete combustion. As per the CO2 emission data, the top 10 countries producing carbon dioxides in descending order: China, USA, India, Russia, Japan, Germany, South Korea, Saudi Arabia. A solid gas particle or aerosol that contributes to the warming of the atmosphere is black carbon or soot. Soot is produced as a result of incomplete combustion. What is GWP of a gas? Global warming potential. Sources of methane are fossil fuels and agriculture activities. Which gases come under high GWP? Chlorofluorocarbon, perfluorocarbon, sulphur hexafluoride, hydrofluorocarbons. Greenhouse gases emitting countries in descending order: China, USA, India, Russia, Indonesia, Brazil, Japan, Iran, Germany, Canada. Arrange the greenhouse gases in decreasing order of their potential: sulphur hexafluoride, perfluorocarbon, hydrofluorocarbon, nitrous oxide, methane, carbon dioxide. Current sources of sulphur hexafluoride: electric power transmission, magnesium, and semiconductor industries. Sources of perfluorocarbon are primary aluminum production and semiconductor manufacturing. Sources of hydrofluorocarbon, alternative to ozone depleting substances. Sources of NO2, nitrous oxide, mostly agriculture related, 1/3 are anthropogenic. Sources of methane, fossil fuel, agriculture. Sources of CO2, fossil fuel use, land use, cement. Which economic sector emits the highest percentage of greenhouse gases? Electricity and heat production, nearly 25% of total GHGs. Arrange the high GHG emitting economic sectors in descending order. 1. Electricity and heat production, 25%. 2. Agriculture, forestry, land use, 24%. 3. Industry, 21%. 4. Transportation, 14%. 5. Other energy, 10%. 6. Building, 6%. The measure of the impact of people's activities on the amount of carbon dioxide produced through the burning of fossil fuel is called carbon footprint. Carbon footprint is measured as tons of CO2 produced per year. What are the greenhouse gases reducing mechanism? Climate forcing, carbon sequestration, carbon tax. What are the factors in the climate system that either increase or decrease the effects on the climate system? Climate forcing. Examples for positive climate forcing are warming of the earth. Example, greenhouse emissions. Examples for negative climate forcing are volcanic eruptions, aerosol action. The process of long-term storage of carbon in plant, soil, geological formation and the ocean is known as carbon sequestration. What are the different types of carbon sequestration? Terrestrial carbon sequestration, geological carbon sequestration and oceanic carbon sequestration. The process through which carbon dioxide is absorbed from trees and plants through photosynthesis and stored as carbon in solids and biomass is known as terrestrial carbon sequestration. Carbon dioxide storage in oil reservoirs, gas reservoir and coal, steam, saline formations and shale formation with high organic content is known as geological carbon sequestration. What are the different approaches proposed to store carbon dioxide in or below the oceans? Forms, FOAMs, cloud seeding, alkalinization, ion fertilization, artificial upwelling, microalgae cultivation and carbon storage. What is green carbon? Green carbon is carbon removed by photosynthesis and stored in plants and soil of natural ecosystems and is a vital part of global carbon cycle. What is blue carbon? Coastal, aquatic and marine carbon sinks held by marine organisms and sediments are called blue carbon. The existence of the greenhouse effect, while not named as such, was proposed by Joseph Fourier in 1824.